throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Taking a look at our starters for today's game. Again, we've got two games on tap here today for the Clarindas. They will start at second base, batting leadoff, and Tyler Macon. And right field batting second is Benny Dobson. At first base batting third, Drake Cobb. And left field batting fourth is Kane Wilson. At shortstop batting fifth is Cole Baumgart. At third base batting sixth is Cooper Knight. And batting seventh in center field is Jake Espeland. And catching batting eighth will be Davon Amaro. Designated hitter batting ninth is Braden Fox, and pitching is Luke Spencer. Taking a look at the Renegades starters, they will start in center field. Batting leadoff is Braden O'Neill. In left field batting second is Maddox Meyer. Designated hitter batting third is Dahar. Batting fourth at shortstop is Lucas Weedholder. At first base batting fifth is Will Bachman. Batting sixth in right field is A.J. Evans. Batting seventh at second base is Connor Fleet. Third baseman batting eighth is Alex DiGiacinto. As batting ninth, catching is Ben Miller, and pitching is Reese Behan. He will get the start here in game one of two. We said we've got doubleheader action here today. Rained out last night. We've got doubleheader action here today. As starting lineups, again, brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. We're going to have National Anthem coming up, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
National Anthem finished, as well as our first pitch as well. So we are set, our honorary first pitch, I should say, as we are set for our first pitch. First pitch here today, being brought to you by Smith Homes Remax Boone Realty.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We're just about ready for first pitch here at historic Ernie Vivian Field as the Renegades and the A's matching up again for 2 games here today, is getting the start here for the Renegades. Will be a returner from last season, Reese Behan, a 6'3", 185-pound sophomore, left-handed hurler from Columbia, Missouri, playing at Moberly Area Community College. So Reese will get the start here today as soon as we get ready. As just a couple more tosses, then we'll be set. As we said, Mother Nature won last night, so that's why we have doubleheader action here today. We'll have both games on the air. May have right about a 15, 20, 30-minute break between games, so we'll get you back and set on the air as we get set here for first pitch about 5 minutes after 2 o'clock. We are ready to play ball here. So Behan looks back in. First batter, he'll see a second baseman, Tyler Macon. First offering. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield as going back on it. Still going back. O'Neal will settle underneath it and make the grab. One pitch, 1 out. As that one gave it a ride, but stays in the park. First pitch brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. In 86 degrees here at first pitch time. Feels like 88. Breeze making it very, very cool. As you get in the shade, it is not a bad afternoon to enjoy baseball. As this will be right fielder Benny Dobson stepping in. First pitch to Dobson, a little bit high for ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Again, 1 up and 1 down. As we play here in this top of the first inning. That pitch, that one also high and upstairs, ball 2. As we said, Behan, a Renegade last season, coming back to play again this year. One of several Renegades that have returned. Good to see the number of returners, about the most we've had in the last 5 seasons that I can recall. There's going to be a pitch down central for strike 1. It's a little bit breezy here. Wind blowing in from left field. Sorry, from right field, rather. Putting that flag pointed out towards left field. That is moving our camera just a bit here. There's going to be a ball. That'll get through the gap and get into right field as Dobson will be standing on first base with the leadoff single. So now this will be first baseman Drake Cobb. As Cobb will be stepping on first base. So Cobb steps in. You can't see it anyways. There's going to be a pitch missing ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. And a runner at first base. Next offering, that one a little bit low. Ball 2, so count sits 2-0. Count sitting 2 balls and no strikes. Behan again looking back in. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball lifted high in right field as going over and making the grab for 2 outs on the board, as that will be A.J. Evans. So that will be the 2nd out of the inning. So now this is left fielder Kane Wilson stepping in as Wilson steps in on the right-hand side of the plate. Again, runner on first base with 2 outs on the board. So Behan looking back in, trying to face one more than the minimum here. First offering, that one in there, strike one. So count sits 0-1. Behan again looking back in. So he'll look at first. Another look in there now. He'll deliver home. There's going to be a pitch fouled off in the net. So Wilson will be down in the count at 0-2. So count sits no balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs on the board with a runner on first base. 0-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball that's lifted into center field. That'll take a couple hops and get to O'Neill. As that will be Wilson with a 2-out single. So 2 runners on here with 2 outs. So now this will be shortstop Cole Baumgart. So Baumgart will step in here with 2 on and 2 outs. The A's pretty much picking up where they left off a couple of nights ago on Friday. They came out and got out to an early lead and at one point had a 9-run deficit. Renegades did drop that contest, but made it much closer than that. First pitch upstairs to Baumgart, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Again, 2 on with 2 out here. Game 1 of our 2 games for the doubleheader. Next pitch, that one misses, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. And Rowdy has made his way out here to the ballpark hanging out. Sporting his new Hitachi Inspire the Next jersey. 2-0 pitch from Behan. Quick look at second. Now delivers home that one upstairs, ball 3. So count goes 3-0. Thank you. Thank you. That pitch in there, strike 1. So now we're 3-1. So Behan battling back here after getting to a 3-0 count. It's now 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Next delivery, that one, they say strike 2. Baumgart was headed down to first base. He was recalled back to home plate. So now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. That one is a little bit low, ball 4. It'll be the bases loaded now. Behan has loaded the bases. So it must be third baseman Cooper Knight stepping in as head coach. That's not head coach Mike DeMalia. That is pitching coach Josiah Imhoff comes out to settle down his pitcher, try to calm him down a little bit here and let Behan work through the first inning. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here today. Again, we've got 1 of 2 on tap right now. Glad you're tuned in. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we do encourage you to click on the subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games and all kinds of good things on there. We would appreciate you clicking that supporting us, clicking on that subscribe. And also clicking that thumbs up, that like icon as well. That lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. And today, it's not quite night time yet. So now stepping in, this will be Cooper Knight, the third baseman. First pitch in there, strike 1. So Behan trying to settle down and battle back. He's got a little jam with the bases loaded. But he does have 2 outs on the board. Count sits 0-1. Next pitch, that one in there called strike 2. So Knight down in the count at 0-2. Again, wind picking up a little bit. Now the flag is blowing in from left field towards home. So now it's going to blow out towards third base. So it's all over the place. 0-2 delivery. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. So we'll stay at a no ball, 2 strike count. So wind kind of whipping in from all parts of the outfield. So count sets, no balls, 2 strikes. Behan looking back in. 0-2 delivery. That one a little upstairs. So now it's going to be 1-2. Again, bases loaded here, top of the first we play. 2 outs on the board, 1-2 count. Behan looks in. 1-2 delivery. There's going to be a pitch fouled back. So count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Behan checks second. Now he delivers home. There's going to be a slow roller, a chopper he will glove. He'll throw to first. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, so the run scores. Everybody stays still, bases loaded. A's lead by a 1-0 score. So that goes down as an error. So still bases loaded here. Now this is center fielder Jake Espelin stepping in. First pitch to him. He's going to hit that one to center field. O'Neill giving track, still going back, still going back. He will be at the warning track. He will make the grab for out number 3. Well, in the inning, there were 2 hits. There was 1 run, 1 error, and bases were left loaded as we will go to the bottom of the first inning. Renegades trail by a 1-0 score. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
We go here to the bottom of the first inning. Getting the start here for the A's is Luke Spencer. He's a right-hander for the A's. He will get the start here in this first of 2 games here today. As A's already out to an early 1-0 lead. And our ball game last night got rained out. That's why we're in doubleheader action here today. Otherwise, we really try not to schedule doubleheaders, but sometimes it just can't be avoided. So leading things off will be, it'll be center fielder Braden O'Neill, 5'10", 185-pound sophomore. He's from Avaz, Missouri, playing at Columbia College. So Braden O'Neill stepping in, again a returner from season last year. First pitch, that one is low. Ball 1 from Spencer. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So count evens at 1-1. Spencer looks back in. He'll have his sign. He'll deliver home. That one is a little low and outside. Ball 2. So count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. Renegades wearing their white jerseys with the navy numerals and the yellow trim, the yellow outline as well. There's going to be ball fouled off on the third base side, so that will take the count 2-2. Says Renegades across the front, has Rowdy on the sleeve. The A's wearing their red tops with the baby blue sleeves and the baby blue pants. Red Sox. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Third baseman will take it on a hop. He will throw to first. O'Neill is retired, 1 up and 1 down. So now this will be left fielder and Maddox Meyer. Meyer, a 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at William Jewell. He's a St. Charles, Missouri native. Meyer stepping in here with 1 out on the board. Renegades again trailing by a 1-0 score. First pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball. Shortstop will charge. He will throw. First pitch out. Goes as a 6-3 put out. Now this is designated hitter in Drew Vondahar. 6'2", 210-pound freshman from Missouri Southern. He is a Webb City, Missouri native. Meyer will go to the dugout here with 2 outs on the board. First pitch from Spencer to Vondahar, headed home. That one is low, ball 1. So Vondahar will be heading the count at 1-0. Deep breath, delivers home. That one low and inside. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 offering. Next delivery. That one in there, strike 1. So count sits 2-1 now. So 2-1 offering will be headed home. As Spencer delivers home. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Left fielder coming in, calling everybody off. He will settle under it for out number 3. In the inning, there were no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, there were nobody left on the base path as we will go to the second inning as Renegades scoreless here. A's have a 1-0 lead. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and bat and gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We go here to the top of the second inning, and the A's have a 1-0 lead. It'll be 8-9 and 1 due up. This is catcher Tavon Morrow. He will lead things off. Caught Friday's game. That first pitch in there, strike 1. Well, he gets the start behind home plate here Game 1 of 2 here today. A pitch. That one misses. So count evens at 1-1. Top of the second we're playing here. 1-1 delivery. That one is going to be inside. So count sits 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Renegades leading by a 1-0 score. Next pitch. That one a little high. Ball 3, so count sits 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. That one a bit upstairs, ball 4. So leadoff walk issued to Hamaro. So now this will be designated hitter Braden Fox stepping in. So Fox will step in. He'll have one on with nobody out here as we play in the top of the second. So Behan looks at first. Now he'll deliver home. That one in there, strike 1. Well, 1 delivery swung on and missed. So now that'll make the count 0-2. Again, nobody out here. 0-2 pitch. Headed home. That one upstairs. So now we're sitting at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. One, 2 delivery. That one swung on and missed for out number 1. Now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Second baseman Tyler Macon stepping in. So Macon steps in with 1 on and 1 out. So Behan looking to work around the leadoff walk that he gave up. First offering. That one in there, strike 1. Macon popped out to center field in his only at bat so far. He led the game off with that. So count sits 0-1. Behan looks at first. Now delivers home. That one a little low. Miller keeping that in front of him. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. And runner at first base. 1-1 offering. It's headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Could be 2. Connor Fleek steps on second for 1. The throw to first is low. So we get the lead runner out, but can't turn a double play. Hamaro is out at second, so Macon will be standing at first base. That must be right fielder Benny Dobson. And runner at first base with 2 outs now. First offering. That one in there, strike 1. So Dobson will be down in the count. And 0-1. That one in there. For strike 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 offering. Headed home. There's going to be a slow roller. It'll be gloved at short. Throw to first. They say the runner beat it out. Tough play, long run for Wheatholder. Throw across the body, not quite there in time. Dobson beat it out by a step. So this will be first baseman Drake Cobb stepping in. So Macon goes to second. Dobson stands at first. Again, 2 outs on the board. Runner's going to break. Both runners break. They'll throw to third as it out of the glove of D.G. Jacinto. So it'll be a double steal as Miller throws down to third there. Everybody's safe. So now it'll be runners at second and third. So Cobb will be down in the count 0-1. Next delivery. Swung on and missed, so count goes 0-2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs with 2 on here. A's lead by 1-0 score. Behan again nods with the sign from Miller. He'll check second. Deep breath, he'll deliver home. 0-2 pitch, there's going to be a ball. That is going to get down into right field. Evans will take it on 2 hops. It'll be cut off. It'll be runners at the corners as the run comes in. So Cobb drives in an RBI. So now this will be left fielder Kane Wilson. Coming in to score, that was Macon from third. It's a 2-0 A's lead. So now runners at the corners with 2 outs. It's Wilson stepping in here. First pitch, that one upstairs and outside. Looked like that one slipped out of the delivery of Behan. So count sits 1-0. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Behan looks at first, now delivers home. That one in there for strike. 1. So count even at 1-1. So Behan again looking back in. He'll deliver home. There's going to be a ball that's knocked down by D.G. Jacinto, but off his glove, so it does prevent extra bases, but the run scores. So that one gives another run up, but it could have been worse than that. So always could be worse. Now Dobson scores from third, so now Cobb will go to second on that hit. Wilson goes to first. Now this is Cole Baumgart stepping in. So Baumgart stepping in. 2 outs again, 2 on. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. And the A's leading by a 3-0 score here. Behan, quick look at second, delivers home. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air. That is a foul ball. So the youngsters take off for that one. That little fella there about took out 2 fans on the way. He's not going to be denied on that foul ball. He put the brakes on just in time to swerve around the people that were walking. 0-2 delivery. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. Now he'll have a chance to get 2 foul balls as that's fouled off on the first base side. He might make out pretty good here today. The count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery, that one way upstairs, so count goes 1-2. Again, Behan trying to get out of this inning. He's given up 2 runs here. And has 2 base runners on the base path. Behan looks back in. He'll check second. 1-2 delivery. That one just a little bit high. So we sit at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs on the board. Top of the second we play. Behan. Checks second, now delivers home. There's going to be another one fouled off. That one gets caught in the net, falls back in. So we still stay at a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Sheehan again looking back in. 2-2 pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted into shallow center field. Working to his right is O'Neill. He will make the grab for out number 3. In the inning, 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the second inning. Renegades trail by 3-0 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We go here to the bottom of the second inning. As I don't want all this stuff up here, so when it falls, it spills. So spill it that way. So this will be Lucas Weedholder, the shortstop. He's 6'2", 190-pound freshman from Columbia, Missouri, a St. Louis University product. First offering to him is low and outside, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. Again, the A's leading by 3-0 score. That one misses, ball 2. So 2-0 offering. That one, they say he did not go around. So count sits 3-0. That one is in there for strike 1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 issued. So Weedholder is given a free pass to first base. So he will jog down there. Now stepping in, this will be first baseman Will Bachman. He's a 6'1", 195-pound junior playing at Jamestown. He's a Fargo, North Dakota native. So he steps in. First offering, that one a bit upstairs, ball 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Spencer looking back in. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Left fielder working to his right. He'll make the grab for out number 1. So Bachman lays good lumber on it, but it stays in the ballpark. Now this will be a right fielder in A.J. Evans. Evans is 6 foot, 195-pound freshman from Ashland, Missouri, playing at Jefferson College. So he steps in with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Well, turn and throw back to first. Runner back safely. Well, Spencer will look back home and get the sign there. First pitch to him. That one is a little bit low and outside, ball one. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Spencer again looking back in. That pitch, there's going to be a ball fouled back. So count even at 1-1. That pitch was fouled off into the netting. Ends up down by first base. So count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 delivery from Spencer, headed home. That one, they say strike 2. So Evans down in the count at 1-2. Again, it's family weekend here at the ballpark. Of course, Mother Nature has kind of changed our plans a little bit, but we're celebrating family weekend here today. 1-2 delivery. That one outside. So now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So count sits 2-2. Next pitch, that one swung on and missed. Route number 2 as Evans is retired. Now it's second baseman Connor Fleek, 5'8", 155-pounder from St. Louis, Missouri. He's playing at Drury. See him pitch a little bit from time to time as well. So he steps in here with 1 on and 2 outs on the board. Spencer's first delivery headed home. That one in there, strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Oh, 1 offering from Spencer will be headed home shortly. Runner's going to break for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time, as it will be a stolen base for Wheatholder. So Fleeg down in the count at 0-2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. Headed home shortly as Spencer looks at second. Now delivers home. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 offering from Spencer. He shakes off that sign. Now he finds what he's looking for. It's 1-2 pitch. Yep. Now there's a pitch clock violation. So count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer was looking in way too long. So count goes now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Spencer shakes off a sign. 2-2 delivery. That one in there called strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. In the inning, there were no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors. And there was 1 left on the base path as we will go to the third. Renegades trail by 3-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
We go here to the top of the third inning. We do have a pitching change here, as new pitcher in for the Renegades will be Kalen Jones. 6 foot, 190-pound freshman right-handed hurler from Jefferson City, Missouri. He is playing at Maryville. So he steps in as Behan's night comes to an end after 52 pitches. So top of the third inning we go. It's 6, 7, and 8 due up. It's Knight, Espeland, and Hamora. So Knight will be sitting at home plate here. As soon as we get ready to start, so they'll throw down. So they'll throw down to first base, which means we're set as Jones inherits a 3-0 deficit here. So Knight will step in here. So we play here in the top of the third inning. Renegades trail 3-0. Remember, we've got 2 games today. First pitch from Jones. That one is going to be lifted. That'll get down into left field for a single. So Knight will be standing on first base unofficially. 6 hits now for the A's. Hasn't been anything fancy. They've just found ways to put the 6 hits. That first pitch misses, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits. And want to know is there's going to be Weedholder taking a ground ball, throw to first, not in time. So now it'll be 2 on. Subsequently, I don't think we're live scoring. Because I don't see anything. So 2 on with no outs. So that first pitch to Amaro is in there for strike 1. So is the previous batter, is it end in a D or an O? Yeah. That one. So it's an O? Are we sure it's not a D? One 0 delivery. That pitch. That one in there, strike 1, so count even at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Jones has his sign for Miller. He'll deliver home. That one upstairs and outside. Ball 2, so count sits 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That one outside. Ball 3. Three 1 delivery. There's going to be a pitch fouled out of play. So now we're even at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, runners on the every base. As next delivery, that one is low, ball 4. Another run walks in. So 2 runs have been plated here via the walk. Still the base is loaded with 1 out. It's a 5-0 score in favor of the A's. That first pitch here to Drake Cobb. In there for strike 1. And bases loaded with 1 out on the board. 0-1 delivery to Jones. From Jones, rather. That one misses. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. So count sits 1-1. Time called. Not sure what Paul was saying there, but. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Headed home. That one misses. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 delivery headed home. That one in there, called strike 3. As that is out. Number 2 is Cobb is retired. So now this will be Kane Wilson, the left fielder. He's got a 2-for-2 day. That'd be a good time to retire him via strikeout. So bases loaded again with 2 outs here as we play in the top of the 3rd. First pitch, that one is low, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1-0. Next pitch, that one is a little high, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. Count sitting 2 balls, no strikes. Jones again looking back in. Next pitch. There's going to be a hard hit ball. That will be gloved. They'll turn to second. Weedholder to Fleek for out number 3 as they get out of the inning here. As in the inning, there were 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. Bases were left a lot of traffic. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back. It's a 5-0 A's lead. We'll take a break and be back as you are tuned in. Exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Trailed by a 5-0 score now. This will be third baseman Alex DiGiacinto. DiGiacinto, a 6-foot, 190-pound freshman, playing at Missouri S&T. He is a Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada native. So he deciding to spend his summer here at Jeff City. So first offering from Spencer. Misses ball one, so count sits 1-0. As one ball, no strike count. Next pitch headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Shortstop will glove. He will turn. He will throw. Not in time. Giacinto will be standing on first base with a single. Now this will be catcher and Ben Miller. Miller, a 6'1", 210-pound freshman from Jefferson City, Missouri, playing at Missouri Southern. Ben Miller stepping in here. So first pitch from Spencer to Miller. Headed home. That one in there, strike one. So count sits at no balls, one strike. Oh, one offering. Headed home. That one in there, strike two. So count sits 0-2. That one, they throw to first. Back safely is DiGiacinto. So count sits 0-2. Looking back in here is Spencer. DiGiacinto will break for second. That pitch was upstairs. The throw, not in time. So count sits one ball, two strikes. And the A's lead by a 5-0 score. So count sits 1-2. That pitch, that one is low. Ball two, catcher keeping that in front of him. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer's next pitch. That one outside. So now we're full at 3-2. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. As payoff pitch headed home, that one is low, ball 4. So runners at first and second is Miller. Takes a walk. Now we go top the lineup, in center fielder Braden O'Neill stepping in. So O'Neill's going to step in here. So O'Neill steps in here with runners at first and second and nobody out here. O'Neill steps in. Spencer checks second, now delivers home. That pitch, that one fouled into the netting for strike one. It's past 3 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball. Glad you're tuned in. Hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast. The first of 2 here with doubleheader action for the Renegades. Oh, one delivery. He'll show bunt. He'll lay it down foul on the first base line. Count will go 0-2. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we do encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That helps us out, helps you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games on there, all kinds of good things. This is our 5th year covering Renegades baseball, so you can go back and find games clear back from season 1 that we did 5 seasons ago. Renegades baseball was not the Renegades' first season, but our first season covering Renegades baseball. And also, clicking that thumbs up icon, that's the like icon. 0-2 delivery. That one in there, called strike 3 for out number 1. So now this will be Maddox Meyer stepping in. Meyer steps in. So he'll step in with 2 on and 1 out. First pitch. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air. That one is going to be in foul territory. That'll get in the bullpen for the A's. So Meyer will be down to the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. See a lot of umbrellas out here at the ballpark today. It was 86 degrees, but felt like 88 at first pitch time. Shows it's the same temperature. 0-1 offering. He is headed home shortly from Spencer. He'll check second. He'll deliver home. That one in there. Strike 2, so Meyer down to the count 0-2. So Meyer steps back in here. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Spencer, long look in. He'll check second. Now he'll deliver home. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Now this is designated hitter Drew Vondahar stepping in. So Vondahar stepping in here. Again, A's leading by a 5-0 score. So first pitch headed home shortly. That one straight down central for strike 1. Vonderhaar down in the count at 0-1. 0-1 delivery. Headed home. Low. So count even at 1-1. It's because we have to send those in like 6 months ago. I think I just took a gamble. 1-1 delivery. That one in there, strike 2. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 2 runners on with 2 outs here for the Renegades. They trail by 5-0 score. 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And out number 3. In the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit. No errors. 2 were left on the base path. We'll go to the 4th inning. A's lead by 5-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go here to the top of the 4th inning. as the water balloon game taking place here between innings. Youngsters down there, some players also taking part in that. The wind picking up just a little bit. It makes it feel that much cooler. Plus, the sun has dipped behind some clouds here, so easily a 10-degree difference in the temperature. Like we said, it says it's 86, but feels like 88, but it is a muggy 88 degrees. As throw down to second base means we're just about ready, as this will be 5, 6, and 7 due up. Cole Baumgart will lead things off, then Knight and Espeland. So Baumgart will step in and lead things off. Here the prize wheel being spun around for all those kiddos participating in that game. Wonder if the players get to spin that too. So Jones will look back in. First offering to Baumgart. That one is a little low. Ball 1. So count will go 1 ball, no strikes. And Renegades trail by 5-0 score here as we play in the top of the 4th. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. So now we're even a 1 ball, 1 strike. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Long run in, not there. As it'll be a couple of bounce. Meyer got on the horse, holds it to a single, but it'll be a leadoff single. Baumgart will be at first base. So Baumgart stands at first base. Now this is third baseman Cooper Knight. So Knight will step in here with 1 on and nobody out. Turn and throw to first. Tag applied, runner back safely. So again, runner at first base with nobody out. That one down central for strike 1. You got another meal card? So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Oh, 1 delivery. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air. On the first base side, it's foul territory. That'll get out of play. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. So Jones will toe the rubber again and look back in. He'll turn and throw back to first. Back safely. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery. That one a little bit high and outside. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Turn and throw back to first. Runner back safely. So count sits 1 and 2. As Jones looking back in, that pitch, that one a bit outside. So now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Offering they'll turn and throw to first. Two delivery. That one. Well, they called a balk on that one, so Baumgart will go to second base, but count still stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jones peeks at second. 2-2 delivery. There's going to be a pitch found in the net, so we'll stay at a 2 ball, 2 strike count. So we will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two delivery headed home. There's going to be a ball popped high in the air as calling forward Weedholder. He will make the grab for out number 1. So now this will be center fielder Jake Espeland. Espeland stepping in here. with a runner at second base and one out. Jones delivers home. That one misses ball one. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. It's 1-0 offering. Headed home. That one skied in the air as Weedholder again coming in, still coming in. He will make the grab for out number 2. Now it'll be catcher Trayvon Hamaro stepping in. So Hamaro steps in. Two outs on the board with a runner at second. First offering. That one a little bit high, ball one. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Jones looks back at second, 1-0 delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Weedholder charges. He'll glove. He'll throw. Out number 3. As that goes a 6-3 putout to end the inning. In the inning, there were no runs. There were no errors. There was 1 hit. There was 1 left on the base path. As we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Renegades trail by 5-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here to the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Weedholder, Bachman, and Evans are the 3 due up. Renegades looking for run number 1 here. They trail by a 5-0 score. First pitch, that one swung on and missed. Weedholder will be down in the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls and 1 strike. As looking back in is Spencer. His pitch, that one is low. Ball 1. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch headed home. That one skips across home plate for ball 2. So it sits 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And Renegades don't have any runs up on the board yet. 1 run in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the second, and 2 in the top of the third. Had the 5 runs for the A's, 0s for the Renegades. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That will be cut off by the second baseman, but not in time. As gets past Spencer, throws his glove up, but gets past him, ends up at first base for Weedholder. So he will have an infield single. So now this will be first baseman Will Bachman stepping in. So Bachman steps in with 1 on and nobody out. First pitch. That one's going to be a slow roller. The second baseman only plays to first. He will glove. He will throw there. Weedholder moves to second. So 1 out on the board.
Representing Jefferson College, right fielder, number 5, Austin
So now it'll be A.J. Evans stepping in. Evans stepping in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So count sits at 0-1 after first pitch swung on a miss by Evans for strike one. It's a hot day at the ballpark. I'm going to enjoy a popsicle here. Apparently my daughter does not like the green one they gave her. So count sitting 0-1. Spencer looks back in. He'll check second. Now deliver home. That one is low. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a good day here at the ballpark to have a popsicle. We also have ice cream out here between games. Well, I shouldn't say between games. I don't know when we're doing the ice cream social, but Sunday at the ballparks we have ice cream social. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Spencer's next offering to Evans. He's going to send that one into center field, as that will be caught by the center fielder for out number 2. It was dropping, but not quick enough. Now this will be second baseman Connor Fleeg. So Fleeg will step in here. I know his dad is here. I can hear him cheering on Connor. A lot of players here from the Renegade squads because it's family weekend. So Fleeg steps in with 2 outs on the board, runner at second base. Pitcher will turn and throw to second. I just made that up. I don't know when the ice cream is. So first offering. Headed home from Spencer. That one in there, strike 1. So count sits. No balls, 1 strike. Maybe we'll have the parents give out the ice cream. So count sits 0-1. 2 outs on the board. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2. They'll throw to second, but we hold her back safely. So count sits 0-2. Spencer will shake off a sign. Now he'll get one that he's looking for. 0-2 delivery. That one in there called strike 3. And the inning comes to an end. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base path. Renegades trail by 5 as we will take a break and be back as we'll go to the 5th inning. Renegades trailing by a 5-run deficit. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. 1 call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
We go here to the 5th inning as Renegades again trail by 5-0 score here. Again, our ball game is slated for 7 innings. We're slated for 7 innings today due to the doubleheader action. Only play 7 as this will be 9-1 and 2 due up here in the top of the 5th inning. This is a designated hitter, Braden Fox. On his first pitch to Fox, misses ball 1, so count sits 1 ball, no strikes. This is 9-1 and 2 due up. So Fox, Macon, and Dobson. 1-0 offering. That one is low for ball 2, so count sits 2 balls, no strikes. Yep. 2-0 pitch, hit it home, swing and a miss. So now we're 2-1. So count sits 2-1. 2-1 delivery, that one is low and in the dirt. So now it's 3-1. 3-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2. Well, that's ball 4. So a full count walk issued to Fox. Now this will be Tyler Macon, the second baseman. So Macon stepping in here. So first pitch there. This is ball 1. This is Tyler Macon. So Macon ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Reached the point in the days. There's a slow roller to third. DG Jacinto with a glove. Throw to first. Not quite in time. That will put Macon on first base and Fox. Fox goes to second. So we get to the part of the day, though, where everything wants to overheat. You got to hide all your electronics. All your electronics, all the things that can get hot and overheat. The sun starts to take effect on them. First pitch, that one fouled out of play, so Dobson will be in the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. So 0-1 offering from Jones. Headed home shortly. Now it's headed home. That one upstairs, ball 1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. In 2 runners on with no outs here as we play in the top of the 5th. One delivery. That one outside. Ball 2, so count sits 2-1. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch, that one is ball 3. As the throw ends up in right field, they'll throw home. It's not in time. Everybody is safe. So the run comes in. So that scores run number 6. It's 6-0 in favor of the A's. That pitch, that one outside, ball 4. So now to be runners at the corners. At first and third with nobody out as head coach for the Renegades, Mike D'Amelia, coming out to have a conversation. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. As, let's see who I thought it was. 31. It looked like Dan Gray coming out. So now we'll have a new pitcher in, as this will be Mason Arnold. So Mason Arnold, a 6'5", 215-pound sophomore. He's a left-handed pitcher from St. Louis, Missouri, playing at Jefferson College. So after 56 pitches, the day will be done for Jones. So we'll have a pitching change here. Arnold coming in here. That's exactly who I thought it was running out. Definitely taller than Dane, but he will come in. He'll get some practice throws here, then warm-up throws, then we'll be set. But as we said, just shy of 3:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Asaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here today, as well as this season. Glad to be a part of the Renegades coverage, as it's our 5th season covering Renegades, looking for many, many more seasons. But don't forget, if you've not done so, we do encourage you to click on the subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all kinds of those good things on our Show Me Sports Network YouTube channel. You can also click on the thumbs up, the like icon that lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast here today. As we said, this is game 1 of 2. We've got doubleheader action here today due to the rain out last night. But we do encourage you, as I said, to click on that subscribe button. That's also how we keep it free each and every time we go on the air. That is how we do that, because of the support from each and every one of you that tune in and game out. So Arnold delivers home. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air as O'Neill coming over. Evans also coming over. They'll make the grab for out number 1 as the throw will cut off. The runner comes home. So first pitch by to Cobb is sent into the outfield for out number 1, but he does drive in a run. So making scores. So now it's a 7-0 A's lead. That one's going to be sliced foul for out number 1. This is Kane Wilson. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. As runner on first base and 1 out. In top of the 5th we play. Next pitch rather, that one in there, strike 2. So Wilson down in the count at 0-2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery, that one upstairs and outside. Ball 1 in the little shady spot. So count sits 1-2. Next pitch. Now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 offering, headed home. That one called, strike 3, 2 outs on the board. As now this will be shortstop Cole Baumgart stepping in. He steps in with a runner on and 2 outs on the board. So Baumgart will step in here. Their jerseys are, we talked about the red jerseys. I just noticed they have the American flag in the outline of Iowa, so that's kind of a cool thing. That one low and outside, ball 1. We have the American flag on the back of our jerseys too, but it's not in the shape of Missouri. So there's in Iowa, yeah. Yeah, we might have to do that on a new jersey. 1-0 delivery. Not get the Iowa, but get Missouri. That one in there, strike one. Next time we get some. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Got some new hats here too for the Renegades. Look super sharp. That one inside. Ball. Two Ambitious Creations been working hard on getting some new things. They've got a yellow brim with a baby blue back and a white front that has a couple of different things. That one is swung on and missed for out number 2. So count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've seen a couple of different imprints on the front of those hats. Kind of like those. 2-2 delivery runner's going to break for second. Swung on and missed for out number 3 in the inning. No run, or sorry, 1 run. Put up 1 run on. Where'd they get 2? Oh, they did have 2 runs. Sorry, 2 runs. 2 runs on no hits. There were no errors. One was left on the base path. As we will go to the bottom of the 5th, it is a 7-0 lead in favor of the A's. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walkoff a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated, and will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We go here to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 8-9 and 1-2 up. Renegades trail by 7-0 score. It'll be leading off will be Alex DiGiacinto. First pitch, that one's going to hit him. So DiGiacinto is hit by pitch. He's reached base safely in his 2 at-bats, but hit by pitch, and he has singled. So now this is catcher Ben Miller. So Ben Miller will step in. The runner on first base. Nobody out here as first pitch from Spencer. That one in there, strike 1. So count sits no balls and 1 strike. So count sits 0-1. I pitch. Oh, they throw to first. He's back safely. I'm not. So count sits no balls, 1 strike. Spencer's next pitch, that one swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sun pokes out again. The umbrellas come out once again. So count sits 0-2. Spencer peeks at first, now delivers home. That one called strike 3. First out here. So now we go top to the lineup. Center fielder Braden O'Neill stepping in as O'Neill 0 for 2 here today. First pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball taken by the shortstop. 6-4 and 3 double play. So that ends the inning. That's a 6-4-3 double play. Ends that 3 up and 3 down. Go the Renegades as we will go to the sixth inning. As in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We will go to the sixth inning. Renegades trail by a 7-0 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Top of the sixth we go here as it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up night. Espeland and Amano. As Arnold will have a few more tosses and we'll be set as ice cream social time here at the ballpark as the ice cream has been put out. And a whole lot of people making their way to get some ice cream. Hopefully there'll be some left between games. Or maybe we have a connection where somebody will bring us some over here. Again, the A's leading by a 7-0 score. So something we do, we started a couple of years ago doing ice cream socials on the weekend. On Sunday, all the home Sunday games have free ice cream for those in attendance. Always a lot of fun. And then we almost always, after we do ice cream, we'll almost always have a day out of one of our home games. We'll have root beer floats at the ballpark, sponsored by the Show Me Sports Network. So first pitch by Knight misses ball 1. So usually do that after we have our ice cream social nights here at the ballpark. 1-0 delivery. That one is in there for strike 1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Have a new promotion too, the 4 for 40, which is 4 tickets, 4 sandwiches, 4 chips for $40 at 4 o'clock. Oh, for the 4 o'clock Sunday games. And if you happen to be 40, happy birthday. Arnold looks back in, peeks over the glove. 1-2 delivery. That one is low and outside. Now we're even at 2-2. The stand's a little empty now because everybody's over in line to get their ice cream. Like I said, something we started a few seasons ago, but enjoy having our ice cream socials here at the ballpark. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be one hit high and foul on third base line. That will get out of play. So we still stay at a 2 ball, 2 strike count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. His first batter here for the top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Well, now we have 1 out. So 1 up and 1 down. Now center fielder Jake Espeland stepping in. So he steps in. With 1 out on the board here. Nobody on the base path. with one out. First pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball. D.G. Jacinto takes the hopper at third. He'll throw to first. It is a little high, pops out of the glove of Bachman, as couldn't quite get the squeeze on it. How are you going to rule that one, Tom? So Tom rules it as an E3. So runner at first base. That pitch. That one, I think that was ball one. I think it was ball one. So Tavon Harmano stepping in. That pitch, that one in there, strike one. So now we're even at 1-1. 1-1 delivery. Headed home, that one misses ball two, so count sits 2-1. Again, the fans starting to walk by with the ice cream. Looks like we've got some vanilla, we've got cookies and cream. 2-1 delivery. That one misses ball three. Also, you have some chocolate syrup and not sure what else either. So count sits 3-1 strike. Arnold's next delivery, that one inside ball four. So now runners at first and second. This is designated hitter Braden Fox. The sun coming out now, warming it up. So Fox steps in here with 2 on and 1 out. First pitch from Arnold. Swing and a miss, strike one. The count sits no balls, 1 strike. Next offering, there's going to be a bouncing ball at first. They'll step on the bag there. That'll be the only out for out number 2. As Bachman takes that one himself. So that'll be 2 runners on at second and third now with 2 outs on the board. Did you get any ice cream? First pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted into center field. O'Neal will make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, there were no runs, there were no hits, there was 1 error, and there were 2 left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades trail by 7-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
We go here to the bottom of the 6th inning. As it'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Renegades. As Meyer, Vondahar, and Weedholder are the 3 due up.
From St. Charles, Missouri, left fielder number 9.
So Meyer will step in here. So count sits. And no balls and no strikes. As soon as he steps in, they faked me out. I thought he was stepping in, but Paul says home plate needs to be cleaned off, which it did. So Paul doing a fine job behind home plate. Keeping the plate clean, nice and shiny, or shiny as it could be considering all the rain we've had in the last few days. First pitch is low, ball 1, so count will sit 1 ball and no strikes. So count sits 1-0, next delivery. That one in there, strike 1, so count will even at 1 ball, 1 strike. So count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. There's going to be a pitch fouled into the net. So we will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery from Spencer. He is headed home. A pitch. That one outside, ball 2, so now we're even at 2-2. So again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's going to be a slow roller on the first base side. Trying to leg it out. The throw is not there as it ends up down right field. As Meyer takes second base, he will be there with the leadoff batter. So he has got an infield hit, reaches second with an error. So now it'll be designated hitter Drew Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar stepping in with a runner at second base. Thank you, honey. First pitch to Vonderhaar. That one sliced foul and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Jefferson City Post Lions.
So count sits 0-1. Youngster goes running after that, trying to retrieve that. He'll get to spin the prize wheel. So 0-1 offering from Spencer. That one is in there for called strike 2. So Vonderhaar down in the count at 0-2. Got a runner at second base. That is Meyer after the infield single and then reach second with the E2. He's going to break for third. There's going to be a broken bat. That is going to get down in left field. They're going to give him the green light to come home and score. As a hit and run was on, Vonderhaar drives in an RBI. As Meyer scores.
From Columbia, Missouri, shortstop, number 14.
The first run for the Renegades. This is Lucas Weedholder. So Weedholder stepping in. Spencer looks back in, has the sign, no outs on the board. And that one misses outside, ball 1. As Vonderhaar's going to have to give our friends a call at Walkoff Wood Bat Company after breaking that piece of lumber. Handcrafted right here in Missouri. Walkoff Wood Bat Company bats are made of premium grade maple ash and birch. Fully customizable to make it yours truly. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle color, you're able to customize every feature. There's going to be a well-hit ball to left field. Left fielder going back, still going back. That will be at the fence as it'll be runners at second and third as Weedholder sends that one to the fence and has a double as he hit that one well and takes one hop at the fence. So it'll be runners at second and third with no outs here. As now it'll be first baseman Will Bachman as the infield comes in and has The infield comes in and has a conversation, but as I said, walk-off wood bats are customizable from the link to the barrel to the handle color and the weight. All customizable, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they are also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. Help you find your confidence at the plate. Give Walkoff Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014. That's 816-261-1014, or visit wowbats.com. So stepping in here is Will Bachman. So Bachman steps in with runners at second and third as first pitch. That one is in there for strike one. So Bachman will be down in the count at 0-1. Again, count sits 0-1. Next pitch. That one is low. That'll get past the catcher. Nobody tries to come home. Didn't get far enough away. So count evens at 1-1 strike. As Spencer sitting at 70 pitches here in this outing. He has gone the distance so far. So runners at second and third. 1-1 strike count. As there's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2. So count sitting at 1-2. So count sitting 1-2 strikes. Next pitch. That one is going to hit him. So Bachman wears that pitch. So now it is bases loaded with nobody out here for the Renegades in the bottom of the 5th inning, as there is action in the bullpen for the A's. As now it'll be A.J. Evans, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2. Struck out and hit into an out in center field. So it'll be bases loaded with nobody out here for A.J. Evans. Evans, first offering, foul tip that one, strike one. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, that one swung on, maybe foul tip to seam. Either way, it'll be no balls and 2 strikes. So again, bases loaded here with nobody out. Oh, 2 pitch, headed home. That one outside. So count goes 1-2. And count sits, 1-2 strikes. Next delivery, swing and a miss for out number 1. So now stepping in, this is second baseman Connor Fleeg. So Fleeg will step in here. So Fleeg steps in with the bases loaded and 1 out on the board. Renegades trying to rally. They plated 1, but need 6 more to tie it at the moment. That one is low, ball 1. Sun started to peek behind the clouds, but said, just kidding. Now it does go behind the clouds. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. One offering, headed home. Swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1-1. So count sits, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 out on the board. Fleeg steps back in here. 1-1 delivery. That one was low, they say. He did not go around. So count sits 2-1. So count sits, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. That one outside, ball 3. So now it's 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. And Renegades trail by 6 at a 7-1 score. Three 1 pitch. That one outside, ball 4. So 4-pitch walk issued. A run will come in on the walk as Vonderhaar comes in from third. Wheatholder goes to third. Bachman goes to second. Flea goes to first. So we're going to have a pitching change here. Spencer's day comes to an end after 81 pitches. We're going to take a quick break and be back and tell you who the new pitcher is after this break as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Well, a new pitcher here in the ball game. New pitcher is Caleb Hills. So Hills coming in here to pitch. Stepping in for the Renegades is Alex DiGiacinto, the third baseman. So he will step in here. First pitch, big swing and a miss, strike one. I got to enjoy my ice cream here with that pitching change. It was very good. I know my cup's down there. So count sits 0-1. It was a very good ice cream. It's very warm here at the ballpark, but the ice cream kind of hit the spot. 0-1 delivery. That one is low. That'll get past the catcher as nobody comes home. Didn't get far enough with the backstop. It didn't bounce very far. My wife brought us all ice cream from the Ice Cream Social up here to the press box, so appreciate her bringing that to us all, and it was very tasty. Hit the spot. Like we said, says it's 86 degrees, but feels like 88 at first pitch time, but I think it is feels hotter than it is now. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch, there's going to be one sliced foul.
That foul ball brought to you by
So now we're at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Youngsters chase after that foul ball. Go track it down. So 1 ball, 2-strike count. And Spencer's next delivery. That one in there. Now we're even at 2-2. So count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, bases loaded. Next offering from Hills. That one upstairs, ball 3. So count sits 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wish those clouds would work over just a little more to cover the sun, like on cue. Like on cue, it just covered it up for a little bit. Try to just stay right there, clouds. Payoff pitch, headed home. That one's going to hit him on the back. Oh, did it hit the bat? It hit the back behind his back. That is a pretty fancy party trick right there, to hit the back behind his back. So we're still full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It must have not hit him too. I mean, that must have been right, because D. Giacinto did not make much argument against the case. So we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, headed home. That one's going to be lifted to left field. We'll take that instead, as that will be an RBI single as D. Giacinto drives in a run. So D. Giacinto stands at first base, has an RBI, as we told her, comes in from third base and scores. So now this will be catcher Ben Miller stepping in, as Renegades have sent 8 batters now through the inning, as coach at first base, Coach Andy, had to offload some of the gear to pitching coach and Josiah. He had to come out and relieve him of all the pads and braces and all the things the batters have been using. So Hills looks in, first offering. There's going to be a pitch fouled off on that first base side. Miller will be down in the count 0-1. So count sits, no balls and 1 strike. As wind picks up just a bit here. The flag not moving, but for sure can feel the wind here behind home plate. Count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Hills, next delivery, headed home. That one is low. Romano doing a good job of keeping that in front of him behind home plate. So count sits, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 out on the board with the bases loaded here. So we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. One delivery. Headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball to third. Third baseman throws to second for 1. They turn to first. They get the double play, as that will end the inning. It goes as a double play, as 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. Well, Renegades, they put up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and they left some runners out on the base path. As that will do it for the 6th. Renegades trail 7-3. We'll take a quick break and be back for the 7th, as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Top of the seventh we go here as Renegades have cut that deficit down. They went in the bottom of the sixth with a 7-0 deficit. They trail now by 7-3 score. So Renegades doing some work, not quite done though, as now it'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the A's as Dobson, Cobb, and Wilson. How'd we already get a ball on there? Well, apparently Dobson already has a 1-0 count, even though he has not taken a pitch yet. So that one is going to be in there for ball 2. Either too many warm-up pitches or broke the pitch clock, as there'll be a bouncing ball. Fleeg will glove and throw to first. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Well, if Paul says we're ready to play ball and he's still walking around out there, the clock starts. So that will be 1 up and 1 down. So first offering here to Cobb. That one is going to be ball 1. And it shouldn't have been a balk, because if it had been a balk, he would have called it. 1-0 delivery, so that one misses ball 2.
Hey, let's go 3-1. Come on, kid. What's his name?
Arnold. So 2-0 offering from Arnold. That one misses ball 3. So count sits 3 balls, no strikes. That pitch, ball 4. So it'll be running at first base with 1 out. Again, the Clouds continuing to work through here, but it feels very, very good. Those Clouds cut off the temperature by about 10 degrees. But there's another throw to first. They say back safely. But the benefit of Blair Oaks is it's turf, so we can play in the rain, and you might have to. That's been a conversation pretty regular. So that one outside, ball 1 for Kane Wilson. He's stepping in here. We've talked about that as a location, as a possibility. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch from Arnold. That one upstairs, ball 1. Sorry, ball 2. Two and 0 offering from Arnold. That one misses ball 3. I know we don't wait for the broadcast, but can we at least wait for me to get set up before we pitch? Okay. We're gonna have to just take the table and haul it if we got to move. 3-0 delivery. That one in there, strike 1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, there's a different rendition of that hat. That one's got the Renegades across it. That was just the Renegade word. That one was ball 4. Yeah, I saw that one. Sorry, I got distracted by the new hats. We have several different varieties, a set of these new hats, and they look very sharp. So kudos to Ambitious Creations for rolling out some new merchandise here that looks pretty snazzy. As pitching coach Josiah Imhoff will go out and have a conversation, just trying to settle Arnold down. As one out here on the board, he's walked the last 2 batters. We're kind of discussing, too, what the potential would be for Game 2. So Clarinda coming down here to play these 3 games for the Mink League this season. We're playing 3 games at home and 3 games on the road with each team. So they made the trek down here. As we already had the rain out last night, so Clarinda does not want to have to make another trip down here. And it's really not even the issue of the trip down here. It's the fact that nobody has extra days in their schedule to get games in. So stepping in here, this is Cole Baumgart, the shortstop, stepping in. So first pitch, that one is low, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we got the clouds in, which is A-OK because it is covering up the sun. There's going to be a pitch sliced foul and out of play on the first base side. That'll take the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So count sits, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's 1-1 delivery. That pitch, that one in there for strike 2. So count sits 1-2. Wind blowing a little bit here. 1-2 delivery. That one a bit outside. Now we're even at 2-2. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And wind blowing in now from behind us. 2-2 delivery. That one low and inside. Ball 3. So count sits 3-2. So we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss for out number 2. So now this will be third baseman Cooper Knight with 2 outs on the board. Again, runners at first and second. Oh, first pitch. Headed home. Sliced foul for strike 1. So Knight will be down in the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs with 2 on. Now the wind blowing out towards the third base side. That one misses, ball 1. So count evens at 1-1. So count evens at 1-1. That pitch. That one in there for strike 2. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Arnold looking back in. He'll check second. Now he'll deliver home. That one is low and outside. Now we're even at 2-2. That pitch, that one is low and outside. Ball 3, so now we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind picking up here. That pitch, that one's going to hit him. So now it'll be bases loaded with 2 outs. That'll be catcher or center fielder rather, Jake Espenland. as head coach Mike D'Amelia comes out, has a conversation with Arnold, and I think his day will be done, and that will be the case, as we'll have a pitching change here. So now this will be Nolan Laughlin. So Nolan Laughlin will come in to pitch. Laughlin listed at 5'7", 760-pound freshman at Lincoln University. He is a Jefferson City, Missouri native. Slow. Laughlin comes in. Pitch here, they'll give him a couple of warm-up tosses. Then we'll be set. Trying to take a look at the weather to see what the radar shows. I don't have to have it. So it does look like there is rain in the area, which we know. We can kind of tell by the clouds. But the clouds are blocking the sun, which is making it very nice out. So Laughlin coming in to pitch here. About 19 minutes past 4 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing you exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Glad you're tuned in. Glad you're hanging out with us here at the ballpark. And is hanging out with us what feels like at the ballpark. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out. Help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games. All kinds of good things on there. Plus, it helps keep us free each and every time we go on the air. Helps keep our broadcasts free for you to enjoy. And you can click on that thumbs up icon as well, the like icon that lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. So Laughlin comes in here. Here it's a bases loaded jam. First offering. Swing and a miss. Strike one. So count sits, no balls, one strike. Next pitch, that one is low. So count evens at 1-1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield. As long run in, still going. That will be off the battery plus bulb sign, as that will have 3 runs come through, as it'll be a 3 RBI a double, as that one ends up off the outfield fence. So that clears the bases there. Now this will be Trayvon Harmano. So that scores 3 runs. It's a 10-3 ball game in favor of the Ace. So that will be next batter, as this is Harmano. That one is into left field, and that one is over the fence, as Harmano goes yard on a 2-run home run, as that one got up in the wind stream and pushed it out over the left field fence, as that will be 2 RBIs on the home run. Didn't know if it was going to leave the park, but it was very evident it would quickly. So that makes it a 12-3 score. Now this will be Braden Fox stepping in, as the A's lead by a 12-3 score. Some youngsters go out there to retrieve that home run ball. First offering to Fox. That one is in there, strike one. So count sits at 0-1. Next pitch. That one in there, strike two. Count sits No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch, that one in there, strike 3 called, and the inning comes to an end. Well, in the inning, 5 runs on a total of 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th as it is a 12-3 score in favor of the A's. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned into exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Click Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here to the bottom of the 7th inning. Renegades trail by 9 runs. They've got their work cut out for them here as they trail by 9. Have to figure out how to put up 9 runs to push extra. 10 would win it. We'll go to the top of the lineup in O'Neill, Meyer, and Vonderhaar. O'Neill will lead things off. First pitch. In there, strike 1. As Hills looks in, he's ahead in the count 0-1. Said it still was 86 degrees, but it feels very nice out. That one swung on and missed. First pitch time, said it was 86 degrees, but felt like 88. But it has felt very much in the 90s here with the sun out, but the sun behind the clouds here, making it feel very nice. 0-2 delivery, swinging and a miss, 1 up, 1 down. So now this will be left fielder Maddox Meyer. So Meyer will step in here. So Meyer steps in with 1 out on the board. Wind blowing, but not as strong as it does kind of whip the flag just lazily around. It's pointed out towards the third base side. There's going to be a ball hit off the handle on top of the dugout on first base for strike 1. So sort of blowing out from right field towards third base, but now as I say that, it's now kind of pointed catty corner out, almost down the third base line as that one missed for strike 2. I got my rain jacket there too, so hopefully we can get out of this. We will have no post game. That one upstairs, ball 1. So we'll have very little post game because we're going to get covered up for the rain. We're underneath the roof here, but if it's windy, it'll blow the rain in, and rain electronics don't work well. That pitch, he's going to hit that one out of play as that one is going to be a foul ball, but it'll keep the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. So count sits 1-2. Again, we know that some rain is coming our way here shortly. 1-2 delivery. That one is low, ball 2. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. So if anybody listening, we are always taking donations for a press box here at Historic Ernie Vivian Field. Donations kindly made to the press box fund. 2-2 delivery headed home. That one is low, ball 3. So now we sit full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So again, 1 out on the board. And we're full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Renegades trail by 12-3 score. Payoff pitch from Hills headed home. That one misses, ball 4. So 1-out walk issued to Meyer. Now this will be Drew Vondahar. He had a single his last time up, had an RBI. He scored as well. Struck out, and he's popped out to left field. So again, Renegades trail by 9 runs here as the tying run way down the dugout still in the lineup as they trail by 9. First offering, there's going to be a ball that gets into left field. That'll be back-to-back hits for Vonderhaar as it'll be runners at first and second with 1 out on the board. So now this will be shortstop Lucas Weedholder. He had a double and scored his last time up, had a single before that. He walked the time before. So Weedholder steps in here again. 2 on with 1 out as we play in the bottom of the 7th. Renegades trail by 9 at 12-3. Weedholder. Step in here. He's a late addition to the Renegades roster here. That one is in there, strike 1. Sorry if you see my towel that's covering the iPad whipping into the video. That's how I try to help keep it from overheating, because the sun makes everything get too hot. That one misses, ball 1, so count sits 1-1. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 2 on with 1 out. Hills looks at second. Now delivers home. There's going to be a ball hit into the outfield. Center fielder working to his left. He will make the grab for out number 2, as everybody will have to stay where they're at. As Renegades down to their last out here, as this will be first baseman Will Bachman stepping in. Will Bachman stepping in here with 2 on and 2 outs on the board. First pitch. Headed home. That one, they say he offered at it for strike 1. So count sits, no balls and 1 strike. As Hills looks at second, delivers home. Runners are both going to take off. That throw is checked into the dirt. And at third, as it'll be runners at second and third. So count sits at 1 ball, 1 strike. I see the rain starting to fall a little bit here. Down there underneath. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll get through into left field. As 1 runner comes in, and that'll be the ball game. As throw comes in, so Bachman hits that. So Bachman hits that into left field, so it'll be an RBI. Oh, that's good. That's good right now. So that counts for an RBI for Bachman. Sorry, I got to fix this up here. Okay, so that was an RBI single as Bachman goes to first. Meyer comes home and scores on the single, so he scores. However, Vonderhaar trying to come home and is out at home. So that ends the ball game. And that ends the inning. So Renegades drop this one to a 12-4 final. So the rain has started coming down, but that will do it for our broadcast here today, as we're going to take a break and be back for game 2. Sorry about being in front of the camera, but we're trying to get things covered up, so that'll do it for our broadcast. We're going to take, don't know how long of a break it's going to be. Roughly maybe a half hour, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, but probably maybe a little longer. half hour or so. I think the plan is right now we're trying to wait out the rain here to play, as one option could be to go over and play at the field at Blair Oaks because they're all turf. But I think we're trying to wait it out here and then play the ball game. So that's as good a reason, though, if you've not clicked on the subscribe button to do that, so you know when we go live, you will know we're on the air. As right now we're in a little bit of a rain delay / between games. But until I talk to you here with our second game of our doubleheader, so long and have a great rest of your evening.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The proceeding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.